Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Insurance 101 by Trusted Capital Inc. This morning, I wanted to go over a couple of things because I know the world kind of has stopped because of the whole coronavirus. I hope that everybody and their families are being safe out there. Um, from what I know, or for what I've been practicing for years, we've always been making sure that we wash our hands. It's just something that you automatically had to do in my household. Also, something that we automatically had to do in our household was when we first came into the house after from being outside. We couldn't have outside clothes on in the inside of the house, so we actually called those your play clothes, and then you'd come in and change into house clothes. So we're actually getting back to some of the things that we used to do when we were a child, and it's actually really, to me, in this moment in time, it's becoming really refreshing because now I'm able to teach my two nieces some of the things that I was able to do when I was a child, such as, I want to say, picture dolls. We're actually just sitting here learning how to cook. I'm able to now have a little bit of time to teach them how to cook certain things. We're looking up different things in reference to places that we will travel when all of this is over. So I just hope that everyone out there is just taking the time at this moment to kind of slow down, reevaluate some of the things that you might have been too busy for, that you neglected, and that you're able now to spend more time with your loved ones, with your family, and things of that nature. I also do know that during this particular point in time, during this coronavirus, that a lot of people have a lot of questions, especially when it comes down to their insurance, because I've had a lot of clients call me who are currently not even able to use their vehicle at this point to go back and forth to work, because at this point they have been furloughed due to the fact that they have to be spaced out when they are at work, so maybe only a few employees are able to go. So in that reference, what I was able to do when I came down to the auto insurance for some of my clients, because they had two or three vehicles, they weren't going to be driving that other car, which it was considered to be their station car. What they decided to do was go ahead and pull the plates off of the vehicle, turn them back into the Department of Motor Vehicles just for 30 days. And I don't remove the vehicle off of the policy, but what I will do is I suspend all your coverages except for the comprehensive portion. And comprehensive is fire, theft, and vandalism. So therefore, instead of, let's say, paying, if your insurance premium, I think his insurance premium for liability only on this particular vehicle was maybe about, I want to say, $600, something like that. Uh, everything's just going into a blank, so please forgive me. But I can tell you, just by doing that alone, just taking it and suspending the coverages except for comprehensive on that car alone, that knocked his bill down to about $60, $70 a month for that particular vehicle. So at least for the next month or so, that's all he'll have to pay. He won't have to pay that $200 or $300 for the whole month while that vehicle's not in use. Now, also, what the insurance companies have done is, if you call to pay, now I have to tell you, I do insurance in the state of New York. Like I always say, please check with your local insurance brokers, because insurance is regulated by the state. So each and every single state has different rules. But what the Department of Financial Services has agreed to do, and they are the ones who actually control the insurance department. So what they have actually agreed to do during this time of need is suspend the billing for of a lot of our clients. So if you're having a hard time paying your insurance premium, pick up the phone, and if I'm your agent, you know that I'll be more than willing to help you. I have no issues with that. And even if I'm not your agent and I'm just your friend and you've known me for ever and a day, and you need a little bit of help getting something done when it comes to your insurance, if you have my number, go ahead and shoot me a text, or if you want and you're on my Instagram, leave me a message in my DM, or if you have my Facebook, you can send me a message there, or just leave me a comment below, and I'll go ahead and make sure that I respond to you. But what they have decided to do is go ahead and suspend a lot of the billing, if that is what you need, from between anywhere, they'll give you an additional anywhere between 30 to 90 days. But do remember, even though that billing is suspended, that bill has to be paid. If, let's say, at this particular point in time your insurance lapsed due to the fact that you didn't have, it was for non-payment, what they will do is they will go ahead and be very considerate at this point in time to reinstate that policy without a lapse of coverage, and they might even go ahead and waive any type of late fees and things of that nature. So if you have any trouble doing any of this stuff, I know insurance is not the easiest thing to deal with. Please feel free. I will definitely most certainly volunteer my help. I have no problem with that. Of course, I do own my own business, and I've been working from the house lately, but believe it or not, I am dying to get back into the office. And then also, for those insurance agents out there, I don't know if you are aware, but those people who have to go and take CE classes in order to renew their licenses, and if your license is coming up for renewal of this year, if your license renews on an even year, then this would be the time to actually renew your license. Now, I know that if you don't get your license renewed by your birthday, what tends to happen is they will actually go ahead and it shows that now you have a lapse in your insurance license, and no broker or agent wants to have that, because if we have that, then that stops our money, and stopping my money is not making me happy, and you do not want unhappy insurance agents. But I always say, in order to make me happy, bring me some granola bars or any type of snacks. I'm good with the snacks. So, for those insurance agents out there that have not renewed their licenses, please know that Department of Financial Services has extended the renewal process, I believe, for about 60 days. So, let's say that you have already registered to go to a particular class, and if you're like me, I'm not going to nobody's classroom, but I know that I have to do this particular test online, because in order to keep this New York State license that we, so wonderfully have, and cost us so much money every couple of years to renew, but I love what I do for a living. We know that we have to sit in those proctor tests, but I believe that they're waiving that there has to be a monitor for that test, so you might not even have to go into that testing site. So please, all insurance agents, brokers, before you decide to go ahead and renew your license, check the DFS website, the Department of Financial Services website. They leave specific instructions on in reference to, I think it's 60 days that they have extended it to, in order for you to renew your license. So I want to say thank you again to every single person for watching Insurance 101 by Trusted Capital. Please, please, yes, if you see my garbage in the background, I'm just trying to clean. I'm trying to do everything while I'm actually home, and I am also in the process of waiting for my trainer, so we'll see how that one goes today. We're going to do some outside exercises, and inside I might be kicking him outside depending on the day. So I just want to tell everybody, stay safe. Make sure that you enjoy your children while you have the time off. If they find this information helpful, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Any type of questions, please leave them below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching Insurance 101 by Trusted Capital, and have an amazing day. Stay safe.